Folks, the last 24 hours, we have seen a whole bunch of new leaks hit the streets. This is all cool new stuff that should be releasing in the next major update in the next couple weeks. Let's just go ahead and get on into it. As you can see, the roster has leaked. We've got updated pictures for Lady Geist, Lash, Mirage, Viscous, and Vindicta, as well as Pocket. A bunch of these we have seen in the past kind of leak out before. I believe Lash is the one we haven't actually seen. We've seen Geist, we've seen Pocket, we have seen Viscous, and in fact for Viscous we have actually seen the whole model come out. This was a couple weeks ago, and it just leaked. Everybody thought it was gonna be a skin, but if this serves correct, this is what Viscous will look like in the next couple weeks. I think it looks interesting. I don't know if I like it. We're not gonna get into what I like right now, because we also have these new heroes. We have punkgoat, who I don't think has been leaked at all in the past. I went and looked at some of my older videos and other leaks I had covered, and I don't see him in there. So unless I'm just missing it while I was skimming through, punkgoat looks fucking crazy. And as you can see here, it's blown out, but there is a TF2 logo on his lapel. That's pretty cool. But he looks fucking crazy. We've known about Priest, we've known about Bookworm, as well as Vampire Bat and Frank and Drifter, as well as Doorman. Punkgoat, I'm not sure if came out and was leaked in the past, but if he did, his model has been updated because he looks crazy, and I certainly don't remember a goat being in the game. We don't know when that new patch is, and on the 24th, when everybody thought the beta was coming out, thankfully I didn't have to eat a picture of Shiv, Yoshi came out and addressed all the hype and craziness that had been cooked up behind the scenes of people just running with open beta on the 24th, and kind of put a damper on the flames, but also kind of gave us some cool information. As long as I've been a Valve fan forever, it's cool seeing them communicate, because they never do. And Yoshi has just been so good about that. It says the entire team is focused on the update, and it won't be coming for some time still. There's a lot of new content, and they're very excited to get it out, but it isn't ready yet. And they will let us know when it's very close and they're able to predict the date. I love that. I hope that's true. We can sit here and speculate all day on when that might be. Probably a couple weeks. Hopefully sometime in August. They made it so you can invite friends in August. So it'd be cool to see them like try and line up the release of this patch, and maybe this patch will have open beta. That is still a conversation to be had. I'm not sure because changing visual updates really won't change background stuff, but has the potential to break stuff. So I don't know if they would push a big visual update and all this other stuff with an open beta, but it's a good sign for an open beta to come. But again, it's not going to be anytime soon. It sounds like there's going to be some balance changes and stuff, but this isn't happening for a little while, and it's still speculation on if this is even going to be in the next big patch. But because this seems pretty fucking big, I'm gonna put my hat in the ring and say yes, this is probably what the next patch is going to look like. All these beautiful updated characters, some new characters for us to play. Here's what all the big changes look like side by side, and some of these had already been out and are in the game currently or had leaked. So that's what they look like side by side. Obviously, they're much prettier. Some of them, it's just up to your taste. Ivy still looks weird. She looks like a mouse instead of this freakish, ugly gargoyle. Different conversation. But so that is our leaks for right now. This is all stuff that has came out recently. This is what the new character selection screen will look like. Apparently, this had also just leaked out in the last couple hours. It looks pretty cool. It looks very comic booky and stylized, and I think it fits for what we got going on here. That right now, and honestly, these pictures are different than what we just showed, because that Vindicta is not the same Vindicta. So same with Bookworm. So let's dissect this here for a second. I haven't seen that. I think is punkgoat, and he looks kind of weird and crazy and cool. Calico's got a new updated picture. I wonder if that's what bookworms got. Okay, so these actually may be all of the soon-to-be updated ones. Priest has a new one. And that seems to be it. Paradox also looks different. So I know this is blown up and like looks like shit, but I just noticed this myself. So that's kind of cool. So maybe even more changes to come, because I think this Vindicto looks way cooler than this. She looks like she just got I look hit in the head and looks very confused. But that's all I got for you, folks. Let me know what you think about the changes down below. I think they look really cool. Punkgoat is obviously like the best looking character in the game now. I mean, that's a crazy model. And TF2 homage, I like it. My name has been Kronos. Let me know what you think down below, if you like these changes or not. Like I said, we've talked about a bunch of them before, but there are more to come. And like I said, the game isn't going to come out in beta until all the characters are updated looking like this. So we still got some ways to go, but we are definitely getting there. My name has been Kronos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.